أهلا وسهلا ومرحبا بكم متابعي قناة يوميات غاوي صيد. لا تنسوا الإعجاب بالفيديو والاشتراك في القناة ليصلك كل جديد في عالم الصيد.
What's up guys, Egyptian air gunner here. So I got this package today through Amazon, and I think it might be from that company that contacted me called LaserWorks. Okay, we agreed on reviewing some of their products, and this is the first one to come in. It's I think this should be the LaserWorks. This should be the LaserWorks Pro X7, which is basically a wireless charging rangefinder that tells you the angle compensation and all that stuff that you need for air gunning. I'm an air gun student, by the way, so I need all that angle stuff because it makes a really big difference past the 50 yards mark. Yep, it's the LaserWorks. I guessed right. So it comes in a prime package. Comes in with some airflows. You don't really need these. You can just pop them with your knives. And then here's the package. I think it may be open because this is just a sample package, but yours will not be. Alright, this is the invoice, Amazon.com. Just get this out of the way. It's already open, so I don't need my knife. I'm just gonna stash it away. Alright, so this is the LaserWorks. This is the packaging. This is the Pro X7 wireless charging rangefinder. It comes with a wireless base, and you didn't even worry about buying those expensive CR10s. I think they're called CR10s. This is the 600 meter one. They also make one in 800 meters, 1200 and 1500. It has 6 modes on there. Alright, it has a 6x magnification power, 6 times magnification. The objective lens is 21mm. The view angle is 7.2 degrees. Pupil distance is 60mm. Accuracy is about 0.5 meters difference, which should not really matter. You can either go to meters or yards. The size is 97mm. Without the eyepiece, and 106mm with the eyepiece. The width is like 35mm. The height is 73 in the front and 68 in the back. Millimeters, of course. So it says LaserWorks on there. Right, that's what I got. First it has a manual. I recommend you do read, but I mean, there's nothing you can do wrong with the rangefinder. But this has all the modes in it. So, and it's in English. This is a Chinese company, by the way. Okay, comes with a cleaning cloth, a charging cable for the wireless base. It's just a regular USB cable. Some circuit gel. Don't eat that. This is the charging base. It seems high quality. It seems like high quality polymer ABS. It has like a light on the back. I think the light's for you when it's done, and there's no like wiring antennas or like probes that you have to worry about breaking in here. Just wireless. Alright, it comes in with this carrying bag. It has LaserWorks on it. It's like a pouch, and this is like I think a strap for the pouch. Let me just open this up. It's like a small zip bag. Yep, I think that's like put it on your hand when you're carrying the rangefinder so it doesn't fall out. I mean, not really useful, but it's just there if that's your cup of tea. Now let's go to the main part. That's rangefinder. This is the bag. It's like foam, like has a nice foam texture to it. It's like padded and high quality Velcro on it, so you're not gonna wear over time. It has like a belt loop on the back, so you can put it through your belt while hunting and walking through the woods, or just golfing. This can be used for either or. So this is it. It has like a green, like I would say like a dark emerald green on it. It says here made in China by LaserWorks Pro X7. It says here Pro X7, and this is like the wireless charging mark. Has 2 buttons on the top, mode and power, and it has this laser radiation class 1 like warning, you know, like just don't be a stupid ass and shoot in somebody's eyes. Just remove that. It annoys the heck out of me. I mean, it's super light. I mean, this is one of the lightest rangefinders ever handled. I think it comes back that it has a lithium-ion battery in it, and you don't really need it to have like a those chunky batteries that just weigh a lot. So there's this thing in the bottom, which I think just to set it down like this. I don't really know what's that for. Let me just check the manual for you. I think that's why they include one, so you can check it. Explains all those 6 modes. Oh, it doesn't really mention what's that, but oh well. I think I'm gonna have to contact the company, find out, and tell you guys. So it has adjustable eyepiece that you can focus to your own eye, and then you can just power it on, and I will try to get it in. Alright, try it out. Yep. So what happened is that when I first scanned in across my room, my living room, it's about 7 yards or so. So it showed me 250 yards. So that was like, oh my god, this thing is broken. But nah, you have to just keep switching through the modes, and it basically just starts itself when you keep switching through the modes, and then you just click on it. Okay, so you click on the power button to get it to range, and the M button changes the mode. And it's like super easy. Just click one, it takes like a second, then it gives you the range. You hold it close to your eye. Just click one click, gives you the range. 6 yards, 6 yards, 7 yards. Try to range the street. The street is about 20 yards. Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention, this thing has a speed gun feature in it. You can calculate the speed of a moving object. So you can basically calculate how fast your car is going, or how fast a car is going. So you see it has the lens out there. And basically just a generic rangefinder. The only feature that really stands out is that it's wireless charging. So the wireless charging part is you just get this cable that they provided, you hook it up, super easy. Just put it on. Yep, super easy. Plug this into just a wall charger plug. You set this down, put this in it, and that's it. Like that. That's it. That's charging. And then when it's done charging, that light on the back is gonna stop flashing. Just take it out, and this can last you probably a whole month of hunting, and then you could. But just to be safe, you just come back every night after hunting or after going out golfing, and you just put it back in. This is suitable for anybody who likes to hunt long range, who likes to airgun hunt like me. Because in airgun hunting, if you're zeroed at 20 yards and there's a squirrel or rabbit at 35, it's not a big deal for a 22 LR, but for an air rifle, that could be an inch or 2 drop. It depends on what kind of air rifle. It can be no drop. So you have to make sure. The difference between a 100-yard and an 80-yard shot is like a couple of mil dots. So that at 100 yards is about 3-4 inches of difference. And when you're trying to headshot a small bird or an animal at that distance, you need to be spot on. And this tool is just amazing. The price is about $110 to $119 on Amazon. Let me just check how much this one was. It depends. There's a lot of Amazon vendors that sell it. Yep, this one was $118. $118, and it basically came in like 2 days. It was Amazon Prime, super good, super fast, super safe, not scratch on the package. Just this label was open because this is like a sample package. This is just for me to try out and tell you what I think about it. So I just took some ranges around the house. It's spot on accurate. I just measured the distance between me and my wall and the dry wall of the house, and it's exactly 6 yards, and it showed exactly 6 yards. On the other wall it was 7 yards and exactly shows 7 yards. So this thing just spot on. So let me just read so it has basically the modes are ranging, flagpole lock, fog mode, horizontal distance, vertical distance, and speed. I'll be just using probably ranging, and then that's probably the only mod I would be using. I mean, because I'll be only hunting, because that's it. I mean, if you're a golfer, you can use that the pole lock, not the pole lock, the pole lock, flagpole lock. And you have the fog if you're in like a foggy place. Like sometimes you'll be going hunting in the mornings, like at 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock. It'll be so foggy here in Florida, so I probably use the fog mode sometime. And there's a vertical height where you want to measure the height of a building, horizontal distance, and you want to measure like the width of a building or something. I mean, this is an all-around thing. You can take this hunting, and the next day you can take it to the golf course. The packaging seems super high quality. It doesn't seem like a Chinese branding that you buy. And that's it, guys. That's Egyptian air gunners, and this is my review of the LaserWorks Pro X7. Super good. Looks nice. Super cheap. Super light. You don't even have to. Super convenient. You don't have to buy all those expensive batteries. I think they run you anywhere between $5 and $10 for one, and they last you like a couple of months. This will last you like basically a lifetime, or like few years until you drop it or break it. And you can just focus the eyepiece. I like to keep all my eyepieces right in because I don't have glasses or anything. And it has like a automatic turn off mode, and you just put it on let me just try to get in the view. You put it on, you hold it like this, and you click the first button, and it just comes right back on, and you start ranging again. Keep ranging around. You hold it up and range. Oh, forget to mention, this will not range anything closer than like a few yards, like probably 5 yards. So the minimum you're gonna range is like 7 or 6 yards. Yeah, and a neat feature about this is once you range and you get your reading, it holds it for you. It doesn't disappear right away, so you can really tell what's your range. And if you want to turn it off, you just hold the off button and it's going to turn off. Just keep ranging around. And change modes. Fog, horizontal distance, vertical height, speed. If you hold the M button down, it changes between meters and yards. I kind of prefer yards. I live in the US, so if you live in a metric place, like in Britain or like South Africa and Egypt and any other part of the world they use meters, and you can just change it right to meters. I think only the US uses yards. So that's it. Egyptian air gun is here, guys. Peace out.